Greetings, Earthlings. Mary Sanford here. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday today. I want to talk to you a little bit about this attitude of gratitude um, idea. I heard a really good show on the radio where a psychologist was talking about this. And one important thing to remember is, this is not like, okay, somebody gets upset and you say, oh, well, you should just be thankful that blah, 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 That's not helpful, darlings. I'm just saying. So what it is about looking for things to be grateful for, which increases your awareness of those things and moves your pathways in your brain in the direction of, a more positive outlook, basically. And the idea is that you do that when you're not having a crisis, so that you can practice so that when a crisis or something comes up that does make you worry or feel bad, that you can apply that, because as humans, it's our natural instinct to look for what's wrong in order to protect ourselves and solve problems for ourselves. It's not a natural, for most people, it's not natural to just go around looking for things that you're grateful for. We go around looking for things that we need to fix, right? So don't beat yourself up, darlings, if this is tricky for you at first. Because it's not, if you're not used to doing it, it's going to be probably a little bit harder for you, And when I started doing the gratitude thing, I was just like, I'm going to write down everything I'm grateful for every single day, And the first time I did that, that was the last time I did it. Because it was hard. So, the idea is to start small. One thing, or maybe three things that you're grateful for. And what this lady suggested was like, okay, let's say you're lonely. She said a lot of people, most people that she works with, the reason they're depressed is because they feel lonely. So she said, try this little exercise. You write down 3 people that have made a difference in your life today. And fur babies count. And every night before you go to bed, you write down in your journal, you write down 3 people that made a difference for you today. Like, even if it was some stranger that talked to you or was nice to you, or somebody held the door open for you, or somebody made a nice comment. Whatever it is, And the idea is then the next day, over the next couple of days, your brain will start to look for things to write down on your paper that night, instead of looking for, the negative or whatever. So that's the idea. And what happens is, it's gonna, you're gonna attract. It's the law of attraction. You're going to attract more of what you're focused on. And the people that are helpful in your life, are going to multiply. That's multiplication, darlings. My favorite operation. So, and my sister, she's so funny. I'll be like, oh, I'm really pissed off about something, this is what happened. And she's like, well, I'm just so thankful that blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, all right, I'm all about being thankful, but let me feel my feelings first, This really sucks. So she gets mad at me. And, it's really annoying when you're not at a place where you can be grateful and somebody's telling you, just be thankful. But she is right, and you know, I've always looked up to her my whole life, and I really hope for myself that one day will be to the point to where I can just skip over the, you know, the bad feelings and go straight to the gratitude. So, anyway, food for thought, darlings. So, have a wonderful day. It's about to rain here in Milton, Florida. I mean, it's about to come down. It's already sprinkling a little bit. And I just saw some lightning. Woo! There it is. It's going to be a good day. I'm going back to work today, driving for the Uber. I took a couple of weeks off so I could do this project and sort of adjust to everything. But now it's time to go back to work. I got to put the groceries on the table, darlings. So, have a wonderful day, and peace be with you.